Alright, I had a request online for a recipe called Huntington chicken. I'm about to show y'all how to make that recipe. This is a whole chicken. It's a big chicken. It is a 6-pound chicken, and I mean, it's not a hen, it's a chicken. So it's a big fat one. So I'm not going to use all this chicken in this recipe. I'm going to use some of it for another dish. But she's clean. She don't have anything in her, no giblets or necks or livers or anything like that. So we're just going to rinse her off. We're going to put her in our stock pot. And we're going to put water up to the top of her back. There's going to be a lot with this big chicken. Alright, that's good. Now I'm going to take some chicken bouillon. I use Knorr. I'm going to put 2 of these in here with her. They're big, they're fat, they're soft. I love them. See them? I think y'all can see that. I don't even know. Let me look. Yeah. I'm going to put that in there with her. And we're going to simmer her. I think I'll add just a little celery just to make her taste good. Just for the flavor. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of onion in here with her too. We're going to simmer her we're going to bring it to a boil, turn it down to medium-low, and simmer it for about an hour and a half. Our chicken has come to a boil, so I'm going to turn her down to medium, a little bit below medium, and there goes my steamer. Sorry, y'all. We're going to cook this chicken for about an hour and 20 minutes. We're gonna. Hey y'all, we're gonna lift our chicken out and let her cool off for our chicken casserole. Her legs may fall off. We're going to. Her wing fell off too, guys. She's falling to pieces. It's gonna be good and done. There's her thighs and legs. And one of her wings fell out. Alright, we've taken her out. We're going to let her cool off and then we'll come back and make her casserole. Okay, our chicken has been taken out of the broth. It's been taken off the bone. Right here it is. We are going to take the broth and boil our macaroni noodles in it. I'm going to boil 2 cups of macaroni noodles in this broth. That should be enough. So I'm going to bring this to a boil on the stove. When it starts boiling, we'll add our noodles. I'm going to use Velveeta cheese today because I'm tired. If you wanted to, you could make a cheese sauce out of cheddar cheese. I'm just cutting this Velveeta cheese up. It's 8 ounces of Velveeta cheese in cubes while we're waiting on our water to boil. microwave this while we're waiting on this to boil. Get out a jar of pimentos. You can use a small jar. This is a large jar where I've used half of it. Can of peas, open them and drain them. If you're picky about your peas, buy you some LeSueur or some small peas. We're not picky about our peas. We like them. So if they're big, it's okay with us. Look, this is ready. We're going to put 2 cups of macaroni noodles in here. A little to grow on. We're going to boil this for 8 minutes. Let's go ahead and turn the oven on. 375. Alright, you're going to take your cheese sauce and you're going to whisk it well. This cheese sauce is a little strong to suit me. I'm going to add a half a cup of the chicken broth to it and mix it up. Got some shredded cheese that's Fiesta blend. It's got cheddar in it. I'm going to put a handful of this in our cheese sauce. And mix it. While we're waiting on our noodles, I'm going to go ahead and throw these pimentos in, y'all. I put them in juice and all because I like the flavor of them. Alright, let's pour this in our big bowl. We're going to add our cheese sauce first. Let me get... We're going to mix this up. That's plenty of cheese sauce. We're going to add the peas. Now, if your family don't like peas, then use something else. I'm going to use half of my chicken. It was a really big chicken. So we're only going to add half of this. Chicken. It's good and cooked, really done. Okay, Tawana said her aunt used to make this. It was Huntington chicken, and she never found a recipe quite like her aunt's. She wanted me to boil the chicken and use a little bit of the broth, make a creamy cheese sauce, add pimentos and peas, and that's exactly what we've done. And I just tasted it, and it's absolutely delicious. So we're going to put this in the oven and we'll cover it with a little bit of cheese and we're going to bake it until it's bubbly. And then we're going to have it for supper. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this dish. I want to say thank you to Tawana Odom for requesting this recipe because I think it's going to be a family favorite for a lot of people. I've got my oven on 375 because I like for it to get a little bit bubbly and brown and hot when I do a casserole. I really don't do that many casseroles. I bet I could count on I know 10 fingers since me and Chris have been married in 17 years how many casseroles I've done. I'm not a casserole person. But I have to say this has not got a bunch of cream of chicken soup and stuff in it. It's a homemade dish. So I don't know that it's I guess it's a casserole, but it's more of a home-cooked casserole dish. And since it's got macaroni noodles in it, it does, you know, you don't really need to serve it with a bread or anything. I'm just going to chop it with cheese, and we're going to put it in the oven and eat it. Today we made Huntington chicken. It's a request by Odo on the Facebook page. It looks absolutely delicious. Tawana, I hope you try this recipe. I hope it is as good as your aunt's. And thanks for watching Color Valley Cooks.